This is the complete timeline of the short but explosive life of Combustion Man. From Zuko's personal bounty hunter to one of the most dangerous and terrifying adversaries ever, this Combustion Bender was as mysterious as he was powerful. That said, we still don't know much about his origin. We never learned how he came to master his rare form of firebending or his true name. Sokka volunteered an option not so well received.
What do you think of Sparky Sparky Boom Man? Just think about it.
Before landing on something more appropriate.
Hey, I got it! The perfect name for that guy! Combustion Man!
Good job, Sokka. Now let's get out of here before Combustion Man catches us.
See? It fits so well!
What we do know is that Combustion Man wouldn't have much to say about it. A man of few words, he let his actions speak for him.
I've heard about you. They say you're good at what you do, and even better at keeping secrets.
He stood over 7 feet tall, and his menacing metal prosthetics did offer some visual clues to his past. Firebending is unpredictable and dangerous, and learning any form of it carries risks. Both Aang and Zuko experienced this firsthand. Combustion Man also lost control as a young firebender in training, and his limb loss was due to accidental self-inflicted injuries.
That's rough, buddy.
Eventually, Combustion Man received his mechanical arm and leg and wasn't slowed down in the slightest. Upon gaining control of his bending, he became infamous after winning a series of Agni Kais. He then began a successful career as a mercenary and assassin, using his newfound notoriety in the Fire Nation. This was how he and Zuko came to meet.
The Avatar's alive. I want you to find him and end him.
Combustion Man accepted the job and tracked the location of Aang with his trained Raven Eagle. Team Avatar's journey might have ended right there if not for Toph's seismic sense.
Guys, you're all gonna think I'm crazy, but it feels like a metal man is coming.
This attack was our first look at Combustion Man in action. Notice that tattoo? It wasn't just for show. It was a physical representation of his third eye chakra. By channeling energy through this point on his forehead, Combustion Man could trigger explosions. But how exactly did he generate these deadly attacks? Iroh's teachings provide an answer.
Power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The breath becomes energy in the body. The energy extends past your limbs and becomes fire.
Before Combustion Man could unleash his ability, he had to connect his mind and body through deep breathing. Control of the diaphragm is essential to this process. Aang only survived their first confrontation by outthinking his enemy. During their next encounter, Combustion Man captured Toph and Katara to draw the Avatar out into the open.
That's her. That's the girl you were looking for.
Aang and Sokka were soon on the run for their lives.
Sokka, watch out!
Just like the first time, the young Avatar could barely keep up.
Aang, get up! Let's get out of here.
It was here, though, that Toph exposed the one weakness of Combustion Benders, a direct hit to their third eye. This technique seemed to disrupt Combustion Man's flow of energy, similar to chi blocking. The real danger was that he could still generate the same explosive force. It just became uncontrollable, and when he attacked again, the technique backfired. Combustion Man found Aang traveling on a Fire Nation train only a few weeks later. Living up to his reputation, the assassin walked in and just started blasting. The train and its passengers were in grave danger. Having learned from past battles, Aang used his airbending to trick Combustion Man into chasing him. He lured the assassin to the roof and found just what he needed to end the fight as the train passed over a river. But Combustion Man wasn't through with Team Avatar yet, and eventually he caught up with him at the Western Air Temple. Now that he was Team Avatar's ally, Zuko was powerless to stop Combustion Man, who wanted his revenge more than anything else.
If you keep attacking, I won't pay you! All right! I'll pay you double to stop!
The Fire Nation Prince only survived out of sheer luck. Team Avatar threw everything they had at Combustion Man, but their bending couldn't reach him. The Combustion Bender, however, had no problem attacking from long range.
He's going to blast this whole place right off the cliffside!
Proving his inventiveness once again, Sokka had a trick up his sleeve. He calculated the perfect angle
All right, buddy. Don't fail me now.
and let his boomerang fly. Combustion Man didn't even know what hit him.
Yeah, boomerang!
Blinded with rage, the assassin channeled a massive amount of chi into his third eye. When he tried to release the energy, the explosion erupted only a few inches in front of his face. Now only the legacy of Combustion Man would live on. In the years that followed, Team Avatar would never forget the terrifying fight.
In my years, I have encountered people born with rare and unique bending abilities. I once bested a man with my trusty boomerang who was able to firebend with his mind.
We wouldn't see another Combustion Bender until the Red Lotus showed up.
We built this place secretly with your father to hold a very special prisoner. She's a powerful firebender named Pali who can create explosions with her mind. Ironically, I hired a guy with a similar ability to kill the Avatar myself once. Didn't work.
While Pali's origin is still mostly unknown, perhaps she and Combustion Man both learned their dangerous abilities from the same source. We can only speculate, but what we do know is that the price of practicing this deadly art may be too high no matter how skilled the user. From his mysterious origin to becoming one of the most powerful and feared benders of all time, what's your favorite part of Combustion Man's journey? Comment below and keep watching for more Avatar moments.